Hey, what's up guys? Emo Cat Dad here, hanging out with you for another Emo Cat Dad Listens. Now, if you are new here, what I do is I check out one new artist every day in 2024 and make a short little video on it. I listen to 4 songs, give you my quick initial thoughts on the songs. I rank them, tell you what I thought this artist would be and what I ultimately end up getting, and if they get the Emo Cat Dad seal of approval at the end. Today's artist, as I'm sure you've seen up there, is Loveless. Now, what I knew about Loveless going in, I have listened to the Christmas song. It was a cover last Christmas featuring Downer Inc., aka Kellen Quinn's solo project. I really did quite enjoy it. Other than that, I've heard Loveless on a couple features. They were on the new Hot Milk album, this Wildlife album. So I'm familiar with his voice. I know he's a very good singer. And of course, I'm familiar with the TikToks where, they really broke out doing covers because the vocalist is so strong. I think it's actually a solo project. But I've seen a lot of Julian from Loveless, not just Loveless. So maybe it's a team up. We're going to find out shortly. But without any further ado, just like their Twitter handle, this is Loveless. Okay, so it turns out this is a duo. Loveless is a band, not a person, so good start. The first song I checked out was off their first album, Loveless 1, called Someone Else. Right off the top, very strong vocals. Don't love the mixing very much on this, but again, debut album, I'm willing to forgive it. But a lot of the other production elements are very clean. So that also helps with forgiving it. It's not really what I expected. I expected a more pop sound. This is really like post-hardcore music mixed in with pop vocals. And I guess pop melody. But yeah, definitely not the guitars I expected to hear. Okay, so Kellen Quinn popping up, I enjoyed, and it was unexpected. But maybe that's why we got like the post-hardcore guitars to fit more in with that crowd. I guess we'll have to wait to see for another song. But I was surprised at how much rope he got as a featured artist on the song. Like, he was given a lot to do. It wasn't just popping in for a verse or a bridge or a chorus. He was on the track for quite a bit. And between this and the Christmas song, I guess Kellen Quinn must be a big Loveless fan. Alright, next up, let's go to their next album, End of an Era. This is Middle of the Night, which is also their most streamed song on Spotify, so I'm excited to check it out. Okay, so this also has like the post-hardcore guitars. So I guess I was just off based on thinking this was like a pop rock band when it's really a, post-hardcore pop band. Which is interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that. There's bands like Issues that have very like pop vocals, but not so much pop overall. Alright, so the Middle of the Night line does repeat a little bit too much in the chorus, so I didn't enjoy that as much, but the verses are very lyrically strong. Alright, time to fast forward to the newer stuff they've released. They've released 3 singles over the last year or so. We'll start with the first one, I Think I'm Not Sick.
I hope I'm not sick. I dream in broken promises.
Now, I know this was the fan-voted SOTS, State of the Scene podcast, Song of the Year. So even this one has like a little bit of post-hardcore guitar. I would say it's more pop-driven than the other 2 songs, but I could still hear the post-hardcore influences. The vocals are crazy strong on this track. They soar. I'm disgusted at how talented one person could be. Speaking of the vocals, was there a feature in the song? I couldn't see one credited, but like there's no way Julian can do all of that with his voice, right? Like there has to be a hidden feature. Let me know in the comments if you know, because I certainly don't. And if he's doing all that, then I'm even more mad at how talented he is. I really enjoyed the lyrics on this one the most. It deals with mental health struggles. I'm fortunate I don't have any mental health problems that I'm aware of anyways. So I get off pretty easy, but lots of people do. So it's great that they have a song that a lot of people can relate to. Let's move on to their most current song, Picasso.
I don't know when, think I started at the end.
Alright, so Picasso is what I musically expected this band to be. But I'm happy I was right at least a little bit. But yeah, 1 out of 4, I'm shocked. The pre-chorus into the chorus should be illegal. Like, there's no reason that any song should be that catchy. Disgusting. Now, I was reading the lyrics of the song, and I couldn't really figure out what it's about. It's so vague, and honestly, I do like those songs better because it makes you think, like, you can attach it to any situation. Like, at first I'm thinking, oh, this has to be, like, classic about a girl, but then the more it got into it, I was just like, is it actually about a girl, or is he dealing with, maybe his mental health, like the other one? Maybe he's just struggling through life. They keep it open-ended so that the listener can see themselves in the spot or pick out whatever situation they feel fits it, and it can connect to more people that way. So that's a nice touch. So those were the songs. Let's rank these babies. At number 1, I think I'll go Picasso by a hair. That pre-chorus and chorus is just too strong to ignore. Number 2, I'll go the other newer song, I Hope I'm Not Sick. Such a good track with very important lyrics. Number 3, I'll go Someone Else. I didn't really have any major issues with this, just kind of the mixing, which, if I'm complaining about the mixing on a debut album, then that means you did pretty well. And number 4, of course, is Middle of the Night. I'm surprised this one has so many streams. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Let me know in the comments below if you love Loveless and you're a Middle of the Night stan. Tell me why it's so great. Maybe it just went viral on TikTok for a part. I don't know. But I was very confused as to why that song of all of the tracks is the one that, seemingly blew up. And that does it for me, guys. Emo Cat Dad Listens coming to another conclusion. Like I always say, hit the comments below and let me know what other bands I should check out. I gotta do this for, 355-ish more days, so I need your help. And if you're new here, I need your help with one more thing. I need you to cut my wrists and hit subscribe. Emo Cat Dad out. Peace.